to you with that Google.
My cool friend Abby
I got a
Ham,
twitch.
wearing sporting the Google Glass. She's like, this is making me dizzy.
I came over to Dan. Well, we're joined by our expert Dan Thompson talking about Google Glass. I look over at Dan and he's over there going.
I'm communicating with aliens.
I'll let you put these back on.
Okay.
Dan, what is the point? I can barely even see the little screen. I'm just so confused.
Yeah, so the idea is this is basically just a grand experiment by Google as a venture into what they call augmented reality. So as I'm sitting here looking at you ladies, I can see things on my screen, and if I manipulate it, which is what you guys were laughing at a minute
I can
ago,
see the screen
yeah, you
when
can
I'm
actually
looking
see,
at you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like what I'm looking at right now is a tweet from Russell Biven a minute ago, and then these are the pictures that I took. So here on my phone, you can actually see what I'm seeing. So I don't know if hopefully we can pick this up on a camera, but so essentially what I can do now is say record a video. So now I am recording video. So if you've ever wondered what it looks like to me when I'm sitting here talking to you guys,
Hi.
this is it.
Hello.
Yeah, so things that you can do with it, obviously it's basically an extension for your phone, right? So I can take pictures, I can do video, I can do navigation, I can search the internet, it'll give me notifications when I've got something on Facebook or Twitter. So it's just kind of it's just an interesting experiment, like I said a second ago, by Google, just to see, if you had technology like this, what it would be possible. So
you have to have your phone with you or your tablet or whatever.
That's right. Yeah. So
it's not just that by itself.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So it pairs with my phone. It's a Bluetooth device. So if I got a call, it would ring in. I could answer it and talk, all happening right here. I don't have to have my phone at
There's
my
a little
face.
microphone in there somewhere.
That's right. Yeah, and there's a speaker back there. So it's kind of cool. So when you're getting navigation, I can hear it because it's right here at my ear, but the people around me can't. The downside is it's kind of hard to hear, like if your car is kind of noisy or if you got the radio on, it can be kind of obtrusive to use. But so anyway, so yeah, it's just kind of an interesting thing. I mean, obviously the issue is it looks a little dorky, right? I mean, let's just be honest. The other thing is there's a lot of people who are, I don't know if offended is the right word, but people are kind of having a negative pushback to this, and that's because of what I'm doing right now, which is videoing you guys, and you really having not much idea that I'm doing that.
Or
right?
are you videoing us from the camera on the glasses?
I am, yeah. And so I'm actually, if you look at my eye, you can actually see the square.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing, is a lot of people don't realize that when something's going on with the device, you can tell that I'm doing something, right?
It's like a little square or rectangular
You just see
light.
like a little light, and the darker the room, obviously, the more obvious that it is because you see this glowing thing in front of my eye. So there's that, but there are social things that need to be addressed, like if I walk in a bathroom with this thing on, what's the appropriate thing to do, because it's just creepy altogether, right? So put it on your head or take it off altogether. So that's kind of the consumer end, and this is at this point basically a toy. It's something that developers use. By the way, I should give a shout out to Andrew May over at ADM Software here in Knoxville. He let me borrow this for a day just to kind of get acquainted with it before we talk about it. But so what his company does is they do development for Android and iPhone, and they also have a couple of people who are doing development for these. What they're seeing in the industry are like surgeons using it. So instead of having a big camera on the side of the surgeon's head when they're doing surgeries, they can put this on, which is very light, and it's very, once you get used to it, it's almost like you don't even know it's there. So then you can have both your hands free, do whatever, and then this thing's recording both what we're saying and what I'm doing with my hands, so surgeons can use it for training or whatever.
Do they come in different colors?
They do come in different colors, actually. And so it's a great segue into you can get glasses. So if you are a person who wears glasses.
Which I do. I was wondering how I would use that.
Right. So you can see that the one arm of the glasses kind of has a little bit different leg than the other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's this whole unit right here would actually bolt onto the glass. So you can wear these, and then it's a little bit less. When I went over and met Andrew, he had these on. It's a little less obtrusive than somebody who doesn't wear glasses, who just has this big thing on their head.
Right.
And so Oakley, Ray-Ban have all jumped on board, so you can get some kind of stylish looking glasses. Sunglasses are available as well. So these are the things in the future. Now, will this thing ever catch on? Great question. There was one day on April 15th when literally anyone could buy it, and they were $1,500. So it's basically a $1,500 gadget that a lot of people were like you were asking, okay, so what's really the point?
Are they for sale right now?
You can no longer buy them. You can register with Google to be a developer, but you can't actually just log on to a website and buy them somewhere. Some people are selling them on eBay, so I guess you could get them that way, but they are over $2,000 just to buy them that way.
Wow. Well, I certainly commend Google for trying something new. I,
Yeah.
however, think that that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It is a little strange, admittedly.
Dan, thank you so much.
Thanks.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Fun to see him in person.
Yeah.
When we come back, some of today's top local stories. Stay with us.